right, we're going to take a question over this way, Joni. We're going to go back here. Okay, next. Somebody's coming. Here's a person right here.
Hi. So what kind of music do you listen to today when you're not making your own music? Or I'm a music student, so sometimes I don't have enough time to listen to music of other people because I'm busy making my own. So I'm just curious, how do you, like when you were making your own music, how do you find time to listen to it? And what do you enjoy listening to? And what did you enjoy listening to in the past?
Well, there came a point where the music business is so rough and ugly that I couldn't stand music. It happened to Miles Davis too. And also the caliber of his bands was degenerating. You know, he played with some giants, and there were, the next crop, there weren't so many giants in it, you know. I got so I couldn't listen. Music was like generational, a Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox. And plus, I'm born the week of depth, the day of the discoverer. I have an appetite for innovators. So I don't really like copycats. You know, I don't like traditions, you know. So that eliminates a lot of stuff that you might like, but I like to hear something fresh. Now, what remains fresh for me, although they took a lot from Duke Ellington, there was some stuff that he did that was so original that they couldn't touch it. You know, so Duke still sounds as fresh to me today as it ever did. Duke Ellington, Debussy. I like some Rachmaninoff. I keep my radio station on the classical station. Contemporary music is all formulaic. I can't listen to it. I'm sure there may be some talent out there, but I haven't discovered it. But the companies aren't even looking for it anymore. And anyway, you've got a thumb-twiddling generation, you know, that really didn't put their energy towards creativity too much, you know, unfortunately. So there isn't yet the appearance of much original music. And the music schools, you know, I got my doctorate in music at McGill, which is our best in Canada music. And, you know, that night they played some of my music to me, and it was kind of appalling because they took out a lot of, they did what they call, what is it called, deconstructed it, right? And as they deconstructed it, they took out everything that was original and replaced it with things that were very mundane. So, and this one guy was standing up taking applause for it, so I said to the dean and the president, okay, this doctorate makes me kind of a professor now, doesn't it? And they said, yes. I said, okay, come with me. So I went over to this kid that was taking bows for this bastardization of a song of mine, you know? And I said, you know, you lost everything that was fresh and original in this thing. And they went, well, I didn't do it, no, I didn't do it. I said, oh, you know, you stand up, take the applause, but when you get a little criticism, somebody else did it, right? So the dean and the president were laughing about that. But, and the dean, I said to me, well, you know, to the dean, if this is higher education, I'm glad I missed it. And he said, well, Joni, you don't need it, you know, but we're just processing these people for the orchestras of the world. And I said, well, that's kind of too bad. You know, there needs to be some kind of spark to encourage originality, because see, the record companies won't, because originality is harder to sell. You know, the general populace likes things that are kind of familiar. So the big sales go for more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. You know, originality takes a little bit of getting used to. Does that answer your question?
I think we should give the last question to a very member of that same thumb